Welcome to Hymn Stories, a podcast about how our songs of the faith came to be and how they've encouraged, comforted, and strengthened believers like you and me. Hymn Stories is a part of the Media Gratiae podcast network. My name is Ryan Bush.
Abide with me, fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, Lord, abide with me.
It's true that Christians are a pilgrim people. We are sojourners in a foreign land, but our pilgrimage doesn't fit the common conception of a lone pilgrim traversing the wilderness all by himself. Through mountain and valley, our God is with us. Henry Francis Lyte was born at Ednam, near Kelso, Scotland, on June 1st, 1793. In 1820, at the age of 27, Lyte visited a man by the name of William Augustus Lyte, who was on his deathbed, in order to minister to him as he prepared for eternity. When Lyte finally took leave of the dying man, Lyte pleaded with him over and over, saying, "Abide with me." This event had a profound impact on the young pastor and was the genesis of a beloved hymn that would take almost 30 years to complete. As Lyte meditated on his encounter with Lyte and his petition, he attempted to capture the sentiment in poetry, jotting down some verses, and then he hid them away. Sometime after, Lyte moved to Brixham to pastor the church there. The stanzas he had written in 1820, long forgotten. During his later years in Brixham, Lyte's health began to decline. His doctor believed that the climate in the fishing village was exacerbating his condition, and he encouraged the pastor to travel to Italy to regain his health. As Lyte put his affairs in order in preparation for his trip, he came across the sketches of the poem that he had written so many years before after sitting with Lyte. Now, Lyte was the dying man. So he took up finishing the verses he had started so many years before. Lyte's daughter described the day her father completed it like this: "The summer was passing away, and the month of September arrived, and each day seemed to have a special value as being one day nearer his departure. His family was surprised and almost alarmed at his announcing his intention of preaching once more to his people. His weakness and the possible danger attending the effort were urged to prevent it, but in vain. It was better, as he often said playfully, to wear out than to rust out. He felt that he should be enabled to fulfill his wish and feared not for the result. He did preach, and amid the breathless attention of his hearers, gave them the sermon on the Holy Communion. He afterwards assisted at the administration of it." That date was September the 4th, 1847, and it would be his last sermon he would preach. After the service, he walked along the coast, taking in the glorious scene and perhaps meditating on the nearness of his Lord. He then retired to his room. He spent some time there and later emerged with the hymn, "Abide with me." Not long after this, he departed from England and set sail for Italy. It seems that he was still working on the hymn because during a stop in Avignon, he spent some time revising it. He posted it to his wife before boarding the ship again. Lyte made it as far as Nice, where he checked into a hotel. He died there on November 20th, 1847. In Brixham, Henry's son-in-law led a memorial service in which Abide With Me was first sung publicly. Lyte's poem is a meditation on imminent death, but its application and appeal is much broader to include all of life's circumstances. This hymn is a healing balm to saints who are facing any manner of affliction. The cancer patient, the lonely widow, the overwhelmed student, all can equally find comfort in the prayer, "Abide with me." There is comfort because of the answer we have been given. "Behold, I am with you always to the end of the age." Christ is Emmanuel, God with us. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Hymn Stories. May the Lord bless you and keep you as you sing and make melody in your heart to Him.